Good morning, Columbia. Thank you so much for waking up with us. I'm Curtis Wilson.
I am Tyler Ryan, and I'm excited. I got a headline this morning that the Senate unanimously has passed a portion of these bills that are going through the new budget bills, right? 100% of the senators agreed that there should not be any taxes on tips.
Oh,
and I love that. For bartender,
too.
service industry.
Yeah.
I mean, I run a boat charter company. I work on tips too.
Yeah.
Pretty excited about that.
That's good.
That's definitely good news. It's going to save a lot of folks
Did you
who
report
work
your
hard.
tips?
Of course I do. What do you? Of course I do. And the other side, it looks like there's some success on the other side making its way through. This really, I think, change, how much money we're going to be able to keep.
Yeah.
There's a lot of back and forth in the House over this big, beautiful bill, they're calling it, but things like making the prescriptions cheaper. Mm-hmm. The House has their version of no taxes on tips, requiring work requirements for people who are getting federal funding. Like welfare, if you can work, you should be working. Things like that. Yeah. So it'll be interesting. But I'm just excited about the tip thing.
Yeah. Excited about a holiday weekend coming up.
That's going to be fun too.
Are you checking like folks' boats and stuff before they get out? Because it's a big weekend for lake type stuff.
DNR definitely is. Okay. I'm not necessarily, but DNR is out. In fact, we have a story on that coming up a little later in the show as well.
We'll get to it.
But they'll be out in full force. It should be a pretty nice weekend.
And a rogue kangaroo now has a bad reputation with police in Colorado. Erwin the kangaroo has been tracked down by officers in Durango not once but twice in recent months. Monday, police were called after Erwin escaped and hopped over to his neighbor's backyard. Officers say he had grown significantly since his previous run-in with the law 6 months ago. Back then, Erwin led officers on a chase around Main Street, all while wearing only a diaper. He was returned to his owner on both occasions. And just in case you're wondering, having a red kangaroo pet, and it is legal in Colorado, by the way.
I wonder why they didn't get in a little boxing match. That little guy, he gave up.
Why don't they give the owner some tips on keeping his kangaroo corralled?
Right? Well, he can jump. So you'd have to build some pretty tall walls.
Yeah, they can hop.
And what do you do with a pet kangaroo? I guess you just hang out with him?
I guess so.
I know that Austin would ride around in his little pouch, like Peter Griffin.
Yeah.
Short of that, little kangaroo rides. I don't know why you have a pet kangaroo. There you go.
Yeah.
Win some boxing. All right. All's well that ends well for, what's his name again?
Erwin.
Erwin the kangaroo.
Here's your first trivia question for today. True or false? Female kangaroos can pause their pregnancies.
They can pause them?
Yeah, put it on hold.
I'm familiar with what pause means.
I was just saying, you asked the question. I'm here to help. It's like you were confused by that question.
No, not confused by the actual word pause, but I was just trying to take in the question itself.
Gotcha.
Try to figure out scientifically.
So they're pregnant and they can put it on hold to have birth later due to circumstances.
There's no way there's no way they can do that.
Sort of like a guy when he, never mind. I was gonna go deep.
No, I know where you're going, and it's true. You can't do it.
You can't stop it.
You can't do it. Oh my goodness. With that said, I'm going to say false. But then again, it's such a crazy question. It might be true because it seems.
I'm going to go on the true side.
You think it's true?
Yeah, because it's a crazy question.
What do you do? Hang on down there, Tommy. Don't do any more growing for a minute. Or Joey, I guess it would be his name.
Little Joey.
Yeah, Joey. Yeah, all right. So, all right, Joey. You know what? That is so crazy. That is just crazy enough to be real. I'm going to go with you, too.
Okay.
Yeah. All right. So it is International Tea Day. Now, here's the tea on tea. Curtis, as the legend goes, it was discovered by accident. You see, leaves blew into a boiling pot of water for the Chinese Emperor Xin Nong back in 2737 BC. He said, "What the heck? Let's try it." And boom! Tea was born. How about that? Now, there are many different types of tea, white, green, black, etc. But interestingly, they all come from the same plant. It's about the post-production process that it gives it different flavors. So they're all the same. And tea is the second most consumed beverage in the world, second only to water. The most popular type of tea, you might ask? Black tea.
Is it really?
Yeah. That's according to the internet.
I thought green tea would have been most popular.
I like green tea. I don't do black tea.
Okay.
I do like green tea.
Yeah.
But are you a tea guy or no?
Just all depends. If I'm under the weather, yes.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, I know you don't drink coffee, so I didn't know if maybe tea would be your cup of.
I like, what's that thing? The lemonade and the tea together.
Arnold Palmer, right?
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah. Yeah. So I'm not a big tea guy. I mean, I've tried it through the years. Green tea I can get behind. The chai tea I like, but it's very sweet.
There's a lot of healing properties in tea.
That's what I understand. I probably need to rethink that.
Yeah.
Well, there you go. The tea on tea
All right.
on Tea Day.
Curtis Wilson, let me sit up here like I'm supposed to. Look a little decent. A little bit. Not that you don't look decent like that, because you're chill. You're cool like that. I'm not as cool.
What's wrong with you?
5:37, 23 before the top of the hour. Get ready. Jurassic Park World. Oh, no, Rebirth. Rebirth. That's the new one. They just released a trailer on that one. And they say it's the last one. I don't know how many Jurassic Parks.
As long as they keep making money, they're going to keep making dinosaurs, man.
Yeah. But you know it's Memorial Weekend, so you know you got to have big movies.
Right.
Mission Impossible.
That's
this week, Thursday. Probably Wednesday night, like tomorrow. That's tonight.
Tonight.
Yeah. Tomorrow it actually opens up, so I think it's 23rd, I think.
Okay.
Yeah, so that's coming up.
Yeah.
Mission Impossible. Can't wait for that one.
Yeah, I do like that franchise.
Yeah.
You know, they're good. I go back and watch them, and they all run together. Like, I can't remember which one's which.
Yeah.
So I go watch them, like, oh yeah, I remember this storyline. But I mean, he'll keep making them too. You said yesterday Top Gun 3.
Yeah, he's doing a story idea for that one.
Okay.
Would it be? Yeah, I guess it would be 3.
I mean, theoretically. I mean, they didn't call it Top Gun 2 Maverick, Top Gun 2.
Right.
Everybody calls it Top Gun 2.
But it'll be the third.
It'll be the third installment. Hey, look at that. We're good at this. We're good at this.
Well, this latest TikTok food hack is not for your doggy. It's been dubbed human kibble due to its rather striking resemblance to dog food. William Kim posted his recipe online where he combines a whopping 19 finely chopped foods, including a variety of vegetables, chicken, breasts, tofu, grains, and even legumes, and cooks them all together, dumping the final concoction into a massive metal bowl, praising the hack, saying it can greatly increase your vegetable intake, while others say it looks nasty. So would you try it?
What's in it again?
All kinds of stuff, legumes, let's see, grains, tofu, chicken breasts, vegetables, a variety of those.
I can get behind a goulash like that. I'm not so much on the tofu. I mean, come on, get out of here. But yeah, I mean, I could get behind something like that.
Some of the craziest looking things have a pretty good taste to it, though.
Yeah.
Don't ask me. I really don't eat crazy things that I can't really.
I mean, at some point, somebody took some peanut butter and chocolate and put it together.
Hey, that was good.
You know?
Or peanut butter or
jelly,
chocolate and popcorn together.
What?
Like your M&Ms and your popcorn.
Chocolate and
M&M
popcorn?
peanuts and your popcorn together. It's good stuff. You haven't tried that before?
No.
You might want to. You'll see.
I mean, I do like popcorn.
Yeah, you'll see.
Okay. Chicken breast, tofu, grains, and legumes. Don't
forget the vegetables.
Like that. I might try something like that one of these days.
You
Just
should.
not the tofu. All right.
Bring it on in and give everybody a bowl. And then I'll sit back and I'll check. And
You
see
won't
how
even eat it.
I said I'll sit back and check and see how everybody's doing.
All right. All right. I may make some. I'll get Keneal to give me that recipe. Where we found that story.
Time now for that trivia question that we asked you earlier. True or false? Female kangaroos can pause their pregnancies.
The answer is actually true. It's called embryonic diapause, where the kangaroo can pause their pregnancies when food is scarce and when another baby kangaroo is still in their pouch. I mean, how do they have that conversation?
I wonder how long they can even pause it for.
Man, that's weird.
You
Sitting
know?
around the house, what you doing? I'm going to pause this kid.
Yeah.
I ain't got time for that right now. You know, doing some knitting or whatever. Ain't nobody got time for that.
Okay. Using their little pause to knit. What are they making?
Maybe a little scarf.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah.
Got some birthdays. We'll jump right to it. Very.
I still wonder how you can pause it. Isn't the gestation period of an elephant like
It's a long
24
time.
months?
Yeah.
It's a long time. I don't know how long the gestation period is of a kangaroo, but I am fascinated by that they even have that ability to think.
Yeah.
You know, sitting around talking to, their hubs or whatever. You know, I want to take that vacation, get out of, Australia, maybe go see Europe. We're going to be having the baby. No, I'm going to put it on pause so we can go take a vacation. Wonder if that includes, like, if they want a nice glass of wine. What happens then?
Riveting.
And, you know, artificial intelligence is a frightening thing.
Crazy, right?
I can see its place. I can see where it's fantastic. But what I'm seeing, this is actually kind of cool, but it's frightening at the exact same time. People are taking like old-timey pictures of like their grandparents, still photography, and animating them with AI to, you know, hold hands or, you know, whatever. So I decided to try it this morning. So I took a still. So this is the picture. It's up there in a second here. A still, just me standing there. That's an absolute still picture. That's all it is. And then I ran it through a movie maker. Go ahead and roll that tape. And it made me jump around and dance around. You would not necessarily know that that it's not. And so it just it's really, really frightening that that's what can happen. And there you go. I mean, I certainly didn't do that.
Right.
And it took, I put the picture in, and it took, I don't know, less than a minute to generate that.
Interesting.
So it's scary, I think, right?
Yeah. Which is why I'm glad that they passed that thing yesterday on AI stuff, taking your face, putting it on something else, and all nine yards, knowing that that wasn't you.
Oh, I didn't know they did that.
Oh yeah, that was yesterday.
Okay. Well, yeah, I just don't like that. Man, scary. I mean, it's really neat to make animate your parents and your grandparents. That's very special, but you can just drop that in. I'm like, no, I'm not.
It's crazy.
I'm not sure I like it. Well, there you go. Listen, I am not AI. I am real.
Big news for fans of both football and the Olympics. The NFL players will be eligible to compete in flag football in the 2028 Summer Olympics in Los Angeles. NFL owners voted to allow the rule change on Tuesday. A 75% majority vote in favor was required to pass that motion. According to the proposal, no more than one player from each team can participate in the event. This will be the Olympic debut for flag football. I'm against professional athletes playing in the Olympics. The whole thing of the Olympics is you're supposed to be amateurs, right? Not necessarily amateurs, no. Yeah. Yeah. Well, yeah. I know NBA players do as well, but I'm saying the change that never used to be the case. Right. It was just Olympic. It was just athletes. Period could compete. It didn't say that professionals couldn't. I thought that was always the rule, that pros couldn't compete in the Olympics. No. I mean, you're thinking about flag football being added. Right. That's to take away from breakdancing. Yeah. Well. And of course, curling, my favorite sport. But how are these big guys, who are used to playing, full contact football, going to be able to run up and daintily take a little flag off somebody? I'm thinking it's probably going to be the quarterbacks, running backs, the offensive ends. Right. Those guys, tight ends, those are the ones who are probably going to play. I'm not sure. I just don't see the linemen doing it. Yeah. Yeah. Because I don't think they can help themselves. Huh. All right. Well. I always thought it was amateur, but what do I know? I'm just a meteorologist. Here it is, your second trivia question for the day. When did flag football gain popularity? 1940s, the 60s, the 80s, 2000? I'm trying to remember when I started playing. Probably the 80s? I feel like we played flag football in the 80s. I say 60s. I mean, I was like an infant, obviously, then. Yeah. Yes, I was in my Johnny Jump Up, and I played flag football. In your 80s? Yeah, not in my 80s. Oh, okay, just checking. I mean, that could be so. You just kept yourself really well. I mean, listen, if I was 80, I'd be like, look at this. Come on. This is 80? Heck yeah. I mean, that's fine. Look at this, 30s. It's looking good. 30s feeling pretty good on me. Morning, everybody. I'm Tyler. Curtis Wilson, 6:32, 28 now before the top of the hour. Oh, mic is off. Tyler, talk while I turn. Oh, there. Want me to go? I can go ahead and talk. He's Curtis Wilson, by the way. 6:33 now. You all squared away there, buddy? I am. Okay, excellent. Welcome back to the show. Thank you. All right. Oh, okay. The 10 best movie soundtracks of all time. The best soundtracks of all time? Yep, best 10 soundtracks of all time. Oh, okay. All right, here, I'll lean up so you can lean into me a little bit. There you go. Okay. All right, good now. All right, number one, the very best movie soundtrack of all time, according to 72 Point, Lion King. Good soundtrack. I'll go with Lion King. Yeah. Also on the top 10, Saturday Night Fever. Yeah. Stay alive, stay I don't know. Alive. Those two, I don't know. I might have to flip them. Yeah, I don't know. How about Titanic? That was great. That was a great soundtrack. I'm telling you. Well, it's just basically that one song. Oh yeah. The slow one.
My heart will
that
go
one.
on. Yeah, that's right.
I don't know if they had any other songs.
I think a lot was the instrumentals.
Yeah.
It's very powerful instrumentals. The Sound of Music, of course, is on the top 10 greatest movie soundtracks. Top Gun, absolutely. Bodyguard,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
I mean, that's pretty good.
That's what that, that song, and
I will always love you.
Who sings that?
Besides me, Dolly Parton.
Whitney Houston made it popular, though.
Star Wars, like I said, that Pulp Fiction. I don't remember that.
Star Wars?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. And The Greatest Showman. The Hugh
Star
Jackman.
Wars?
Oh, yeah. Star Wars was a great sound. I used to listen to that constantly. It was all instrumental. It was all instrumental.
Aurora, Star Wars?
I never watched them.
Useless trivia. Star Wars?
What
Greatest soundtrack?
about? I mean, John Williams.
John Williams. I mean, he doesn't never goes wrong.
Austin?
He universally hates Star Wars, but
Okay.
yeah, I don't know. I mean, that's pretty close. I mean, The Lion King. There's some pretty. There's some
Yeah, your
really good.
top 5 are really good.
Yeah.
6 is good. And then after that, you kind of fall off.
Pulp Fiction. I don't remember.
Pulp Fiction, they had some music in it. Remember they did the dance,
Yeah,
got on the floor.
I don't remember. I've seen
Right.
Pulp Fiction a couple of times, but
Yeah.
it's not one of my like cult favorites.
Gotcha.
It's out there.
What's the number 1 scary soundtrack?
That's got to be The Psycho.
I was thinking Halloween.
Oh yeah, that would work too.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. There it is.
Ladies and gentlemen, Start Your Weenies. A rather bizarre meet is heading up to the Indianapolis Motor Speedway Friday with the Oscar Mayer Wienermobiles. All 6 Oscar Mayer vehicles, they're going to race on the storied track for the first time ever. They're representing Frankfurters from various regions of the country, from the Southeast Slaw Dog to the Midwest Shy Dog. Each will try to make it to the Wiener's Circle.
I mean, how fast can those things really go, though? I mean,
Let's see what's up.
aerodynamically, I suppose they're designed for such things. But
Should be interesting to watch that race. I wonder if
how about if they got all 6 wieners together? What happens if they have a big pile up like they do in NASCAR? They're not going to have any weenie mobiles left. Then what are they going to do? You know, what are you going to do?
Yeah.
I don't know. The risk does not seem to be worth the reward.
Well, it's got us talking about them. Wieners.
Nope. 89 degrees at 3 o'clock this afternoon.
So we asked you the question, when did flag football gain popularity?
Well, 20% of you got it right. It is the 1960s. You got it right, my brother. Flag football originally was created as a pastime during World War II. It also gained appeal by still offering the strategy of regular football without the risk of injury from, all the hands-on.
Yeah, there you go. Good
Okay,
stuff.
well, flag football. Oh, what a day. All right, so Wallet Hub has got the most affordable cities for home buyers.
Most affordable cities.
Most affordable
Let's do it.
cities, and I'm kind of shocked by some of these cities.
Okay.
300 cities across the country, 10 key metrics, maintenance, tax rates, vacancy rates, et cetera, et cetera. Flint, Michigan is number 1.
Yeah, hold
It's the
on.
most affordable. Flint, Michigan.
Well, they had issues with water.
Well, yeah, I don't think anybody wants to live in Michigan.
Yeah,
That's
so therefore they're
why.
probably now trying to attract people to come back.
Yeah, Detroit.
Motor City.
Then
Used to be.
Pittsburgh is number 3.
What's in Pittsburgh? Steel.
Yeah, that's why they're called the Steelers. Yeah. Surprise, Arizona.
Too hot.
It is too hot,
Cactus.
but I've
Desert.
never heard of Surprise. Akron,
Ohio.
Yuma's on the list.
Yuma.
Memphis, Tennessee. Now, I like Memphis. I like
610 to Yuma.
610 to Yuma.
Wasn't that the Clint Eastwood?
No, it wasn't Clint Eastwood. It was,
It was that guy. I can't remember his name. He got the mustache.
yeah, I don't remember. But yeah, that's a good movie, though.
Okay.
Augusta, Georgia is number 8.
Really?
See, I like Augusta. I'd move to Augusta.
What's in Augusta?
A big golf place. Got a big golf
Oh,
course.
that's right. The Masters.
Yeah, and a lot of horses.
Okay.
Fort Wayne and Indianapolis round out the top 10. So there you go. If you're looking for the most affordable city, it is not. Normally, South Carolina is.
Where did we fall?
We actually didn't track in the top 300.
Wow.
So there you go.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah.
Thanks for joining
We
us.
gotta go.
You'll catch this guy at noon. The heat is on. He'll tell you all about the weather and the whole 9 yards. Then, of course, you have your 5, 6, and 11. We'll circle it back around tomorrow. Folks, have a great day.
Be good to each other.
Stay hydrated.